This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Loveland, Colorado. I'm here at the Barber Lounge and Spa. Since 2009, this full-service barbershop has provided grooming and massage services for the whole entire family. I'm here with Lauren Flores, who is the owner, founder, stylist, barber. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, you have over 2 decades in the salon and beauty industry. Throughout those years, you have found your passion, that of basically reviving the art of barbering. Tell me a little bit about how this got started for you.
Well, I was started out as just a general hairdresser, had the opportunity to graduate high school with my cosmetology, and about, 8 years ago, just started finding that the barbershops were disappearing, and the place for the man to go was disappearing, whether it was, they were stuck either going to the In-N-Out shops or stuck going with their girlfriends or where their moms went, and the guy just didn't have their space. So I had an opportunity to go to barbering school, and I fell in love. I mean, most of my clientele were male anyway, but to add that shaving aspect of it was that was my hook that took me, and I've ran with it since.
Wonderful. I mean, I look outside there on the window, the candy cane, red, white, and blue pole. It's been an icon for centuries outside of an establishment, yet there are probably viewers out there that have never stepped foot in a barbershop before. Why is that important to you to hopefully change all that?
Well, the art and the history of barbering, for one. The representation of what the barber pole is red for the blood, white for the bandages, and blue for the veins, because in history, barbers were dentists and doctors, and they bloodlet, so they had to wrap those bandages around those wounds. So that's where our barber pole came from. And it's the visual icon of a barber shop. So that's why we still use it, and I have it in our logo.
Excellent. I mean, like you say, the history of barbering, we go back to the medieval times. I mean, hundreds of years before Christ, you've got barbering out there. It was a very highly respected occupation. How important is the ongoing education for you and your team, basically in these precision type of cuts?
Education, I think, is fundamental in this industry. Bottom line, if you're not learning, you're not growing, and you can't bring in what these clients need, where a lot of our clientele are becoming a little bit more savvy than us in the salon with, the Pinterest and YouTube and all of that. So we've really got to be on top of our game to be able to have that conversation and provide these colors and cuts and services that clients are coming in and asking for.
Before we go into the services that you provide here under one roof, share with me why it was important for you to create a facility that is a perfect environment, kind of like a getaway for guys.
Well, it was important for guys to be able to have a comfort zone, that they didn't have to smell the perms, though we do a little bit of that service here, but even men are getting that service now, but it's not the floofy, the soft, the pink, it was very male-focused versus female-focused, and just giving them their home. Their space. I
mean, I look around. Obviously, as a guy, I walk in here, I feel very comfortable. The colors are great. I see basically craftsman tools that you've set up at each station. Kind of a neat thing as well. Although this is a full-service salon that basically the whole family could come to, obviously this is tailored to the man out there. Let's start off, first of all, what is included in a classic haircut for a guy?
All of our haircuts include a precision haircut. We shampoo. We also, at the end of the service, we make sure we rinse out the hair so that way nobody leaves with the little hairs hanging around, and we use hot leather and a straight razor to clean up their neckline.
Excellent. So that's included in regardless of which one you decide to go with. Obviously, I mean, the word barber itself is a Latin Roman word for beard. So I would imagine shaving a haircut, that's something we can pretty much find here. Tell me about that portion of it, which is the shaving.
Well, you won't get it for 2 bits anymore. But But it's a pamper. It's the shave has become what I've deemed as like the woman's pedicure. It's their moment to treat and feel special. And I use about 4 steam towels, and I do 2 passes with cream and oil combination, and a nice facial massage, a little bit of a neck massage, and end with a nice moisture. And if they would like an aftershave, we have aftershave as well.
That is wonderful. So if somebody comes in here with a beard, they need it trimmed or they need it gone, you can take care of that. Also, I imagine people who have mustaches, mustache trims. And like you said, for me, there's nothing better than a hot towel. A lot of folks out there have never even experienced something like that before. Is it kind of neat to watch somebody go through that?
Oh, that's my favorite when somebody comes and they said they've never had one before. I said, that's it. You're a hook, line, and you're sunk. You're coming back. Because I've had people fall asleep. It's just a very nice treat. And when nobody's had it done before, that's my candy right there. I really like to.
I see a lot of different types of designer cuts over here. I mean, signature cuts, quite a few. One that's pretty popular that people seem to like, men like, and yet it can be challenging to do on your own is the what you call bald by choice. People who want to come in and get their head shaved properly, is this a great place to do that?
Oh, absolutely. We, again, do a round of about 3 steam towels with our head shave, and we do 2 passes to get it nice and smooth. Some heads can't handle crossways, so we go against. We always do 2 passes, and then they get a little bit of massage, a nice cool towel, calm it down, and if they want an aftershave on the head, they can have that too.
That is cool. Quite an art. Obviously, the men know where to find you here. What about young men, even kids, boys that come in here and want to experience the barbershop? Is this a place that welcomes them as well?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So kids can come in. You've got kids cuts as well. Bring in the whole family and do that. Let me ask you, obviously not your specialty of that of women, but you've got full service here. We're talking about women. They appreciate a good quality cut too, I would imagine.
They do, and that was my biggest thing, was to be male focused but not discount women, to be comfortable to come in here and have their services right next to while somebody's getting shaved, at the same time men not being uncomfortable getting a shave done next to somebody getting a hair color done. That way we can take care of the entire family, and we're not being
discounting anybody, setting anybody aside.
Anybody out, absolutely.
And yet, if somebody wanted to come in and get a partial color, full color, highlights, that's something you can still provide as well.
We do.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, you basically can take a look at the team they have here. Many years combined experience on one floor here. You can also take a look at the services. They've got great products that they can send you home with. And remember, this is a place gentlemen, you can definitely come in and feel very comfortable with as well. Let me ask you this. As the name implies, it's also a spa. Why was it important for you to create a place that, with add-on services like that, getting a massage, which has to be kind of put a jump in your step, like you say?
It does. Well, there's a lot of executive men that like to come in here and they want to get their nails manicured. Introducing men into the pedicure world, that it's okay that they can get their toes worked on, and providing them some massage service as well. So having that full circle of services wasn't generated for just the females, that I wanted men to feel comfortable to just stretch out a little bit and pamper themselves in ways that they have not done so. I took my husband for his first pedicure. He's hooked.
That's what I love about that. I mean, quite honestly, there's a place on every corner where a female can go in and spend a half day to a day. Not too many places for a guy that I can go in and spend an entire day getting my hair done, getting a massage done, maybe even getting a manicure across the board. Is that really what you're hoping to achieve here?
I am. I'd like to see men become more hang out for the day. Come sit, have a cup of coffee, have a soda, have some water, come and shoot the shit.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this, guys. They would understand that talk right there. I'm going to leave you with this. I mean, as I look around, like I said, I see salons on every corner. I don't see barbershops on every corner whatsoever. Does that almost force you to raise the bar on what you're providing for this industry and really educating other people in schools out there to understand what barbering entails? And is that rewarding for you?
Yes, most definitely. Raising the bar for our industry alone is a personal, that is a passion. You know, I do go out and I teach barbering to other salons, and I work with a manufacturer that does that. But raising the bar, absolutely, and creating a good standard for our industry, absolutely.
When you get out there in the schools and you're able to give talks, talk to some of the newcomers, when they're exposed to barbering, it's kind of exciting to kind of see that happen for you.
It is. It is. It's exciting to hear where their passions come from and where I can kind of fill in and answer some of the questions from my experience to help keeping them moving forward and being excited about what they're doing. And then when they come out into the world, and coming out of school and actually coming into salons, that they are a step above what, our industry has.
If there was a gentleman out there watching, a viewer out there, they've never stepped foot in a barbershop before, thinking about trying it, what would you tell them?
Just come get yourself pampered.
Excellent. Last time, viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their contact information. You can also check out their website. Obviously, on the website, you can see all the services, products they provide there. Check them out on Facebook. You'll see some great images of some great, basically, signature haircuts they've been able to provide for folks out there. Once again, this is an organization that began back in 2009, basically the Barber Lounge and Spa, located right here in Loveland, Colorado. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.